So we all want more power in our shots, but how do you guys actually achieve this? The most important is the rotation of your wrist and keeping your wrist loose. It's all about the wrist and the fingers. I was able to hit a perfect clear just like that. I didn't even swing. All I did was just the wrist action and the finger action. So how do you guys do this? When you guys are hitting any power shot, make sure you guys are keeping a loose grip. Usually you're going to be using overhead grip, so you want to keep these 3 fingers loose. These 3 should be holding the racket, just like this. These 3 should just gently be touching the racket, just like that. You want to make sure there's a little gap in between your fingers. This is what's you're gonna use to squeeze. You see how my racket's moving forward? Okay, right over here, usually what you want to do is you want to make sure your racket is going from pointing back to pointing forward. You can think of this as using your thumb. Your thumb is pointing backwards right now. Now at the end of your swing, your thumb is pointing forwards. Or think of it like this. Your racket, this face is facing this way. At the end of your swing, you want it to face the opposite way. So why is this important? You want to make sure what you're doing is you guys are not only rotating your forearm, which is right over here, this forearm right here. You guys want to make sure you guys are not only rotating it in your swing, but also squeezing your grip contact point. The squeezing of grip, you see how my racket is getting propelled forward? That's going to add some extra power. It's going to create a whipping action. So right here, getting ready, when you guys are hitting your power shot, elbow forward. Okay, add in the rotation. Right when you're going to hit the bird, squeeze your grip. Racket propels forward, then it goes across. So whenever you're hitting a powerful smash, this action right here is important. Make sure your racket turns down. When you're hitting a clear, same thing. Getting ready, right here, rotate, squeeze, and that's how you're gonna get your power. So that's what most people are messing up on. It's pretty complicated, but what I recommend is starting off just keeping your racket in front, rotating it side to side, just like that. That's gonna help you warm up your forearm and try to get a little bit more muscle so you guys can get used to this action. After you guys got this down, focus on squeezing your grip and generating that propelling forward motion with your racket. After you got those, now time it together. Rotate and squeeze, rotate and squeeze, rotate and squeeze. Start hearing a little bit more sound coming off your racket as you squeeze the grip. And then afterwards, when you're trying your shot, focus on right here, do the exact same motion, squeeze, squeeze. Have your racket rotate down, rotate down. Your forearm should be rotating and you should be squeezing your grip as you're hitting, just like that. That's where you're gonna usually get the most power from your smashes and your clears. And your late forearms, same thing, rotate, pointing back, rotate forward. So that's how you guys get more power in your shots. This is a little bit more complicated, but once you guys get this down, a lot of your power shots will be a lot easier. Thanks for watching.